when I came across the opportunity to do the Byte Award project, I've decided to go and explore an Balfour-Beatty, which is down the supply chain of the construction sector. UK government mandated the use of collaborative 3D technologies on construction projects by 2016. This entails building information modeling, or BIM for short, and basically the idea is to manage construction data and 3D models.
The good thing about construction in the modern day is that it's very collaborative, and via that network I met Joseph, and Joseph presented some interesting things that he was working at UCL. From there he proposed that we did a project together via the Byte program, and we decided to use this project as an example.
In terms of managing the project and the problems that we have faced, it's all to do with interfaces between work packages, and our use of BIM has been a big help in this actually, because we've managed to digitally construct various aspects of the problem where most risk has been perceived, and that has enabled us to think about work packages, how they need to interface, where the risks are, and where people's lives may be at risk from injury or hazardous materials and so on and so forth.
The great part about the secondment was the ability to explore different parts of the business. The biggest challenge in the project was just managing all those sheer amount of different software packages and vendors and different file formats that come with such projects. Therefore, my software can read 42 different file formats and create one single representation of all of them.
This project is very complex, and we need to use technology to be able to manage the time, people's safety, and to make sure that it gets delivered on time. A 3D model of a project like this is very heavy and requires a lot of computing power, and the problem we're looking for is how can we get a model of this complexity into an environment where everybody can see it. The guy on the floor down here, can he see the model on his phone? Can the guys in the office see the model? When we started this project, that was not the case. We were not able to see any of the complex information.
For this, I've developed 3D Repo, which is an online system for version control of large 3D models. It's open source, and any members of the construction supply chain can just use the software directly in their web browsers. We can also plug in 3D models such as the Olympic Stadium directly to headsets such as the Oculus Rift, and people can actually explore the 3D model in virtual reality.
Has been a big plus for us on the project. So we have a complete BIM model of the stadium, which everyone partakes with the building of the model, and we use it for all sorts of issues, but predominantly design, resolution, and at the moment verifying program. So we can link it to our program and our Primavera P6 software, which can actually verify our program, and we can get a graphic representation of each step of the program as well.
So construction as an industry is quite far behind other industries in terms of IT infrastructure and information technology. And what Joseph has done is taken sort of what we see as the cutting edge of computer science and bringing it into construction. What this has given us is sort of a breath of fresh air in how to bring innovation from the research at university at UCL to Balfour-Beatty all the way up to on a building site like this in a very small amount of time. And it's been very encouraging to see that actually happen.
As a result of the project, I've spun out my own company, 3D Repo Limited, and together with Balfour-Beatty we are taking on a number of different projects. The aim is to fulfill the government mandate for building information modeling for the construction supply chain as an open source alternative to existing software vendors.
So this has been the first step, in my eyes, of a growing relationship between Balfour-Beatty and UCL. We see an opportunity of getting that research from being in the universities out to the marketplace much faster.
Byte Scheme is a really great program because it combines the business side of things together with the academia. It actually gives us the opportunity to take recently finished research from academia directly into the business world, which wouldn't have happened otherwise. So I would highly recommend it to anyone.